Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England, live and direct. And before I continue with my introduction, I would like to apologise firsthand for not showing up, for no video recorded due to the fact that I was overly tired and it was a struggle mentally as well. I knew I had to push myself to physically get this video done tonight. So apologise to all my football fans and viewers and subscribers. So is it good morning to you? Whether you're having breakfast or brushing your teeth, whether you're about to jump into the shower or you're out, taking a dog for a walk, going for a jog, or you could be having lunch. From a good afternoon point of view, you could be having lunch, taking a dog for a walk, jogging, or should I say good night and rest well from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin. That's short for Delhi London Gooner, space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. And my plans this weekend is to live stream Manchester City v Liverpool FA Cup semi-final, and that's going to be a cracking game if it's anything to go with from Sunday just gone. So whatever you want to do, smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance. Just let this channel grow. Share this channel virally all over the world, please. And if you're watching for the first time, share it amongst your friends and family. And anyone amongst your friends and family, share it amongst your friends and family and their friends and family. Tell them about DLG Repping. Any opinions, response, leave it in the comment section below where positive feedback lives as far as DLG Repping is concerned. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel by smashing that subscribe button left, right and centre. Fury DJ, new subscribers, after new or old subscribers, spread the word, yeah? And encourage your friends and relatives to subscribe to the channel. And any ideas, leave it in the comment section below. Share and like as well for me, please. Thank you so much for the support and the love, all appreciated on this channel. No matter where you're from, what race you are, age, etc., I don't discriminate against no one. You've got the chosen one, you've got the special one. I'm the westernized guy, or you can call me the westernized one. Right, let's kick it off, yeah? This Premier League roundup, yeah, of all the games from all over the weekend and Monday. Well, yeah, for all over the weekend. No games on Monday. That's it. So Newcastle United v Wolves. I think Newcastle have transformed into a very, very good team now. Eddie Howe's done very well galvanising the players, installing a system that the players are happy with. They seem to have bought into his philosophy, as I would say. I think the respect for him is there. And you can see in the match that Newcastle applied themselves really well on the front foot. They were the team to score. I mean, speaking of which, Chris Wood thought he had a goal while he was on the floor, but he was deemed offside. And they just about got it right, VAR. In the second half, Newcastle looked more threatening, and Wolves, we didn't see much from them. From no urgency, not enough intensity. And Newcastle, what Wolves lacked in intensity and urgency, Newcastle had a little bit more of that in the game. And they got their reward from Chris Wood scoring a penalty. And it was a stonewall penalty. He was put through, went around the goalkeeper, penalty all day long. And Woods took it. Well, Wolves showed a little bit more ambition from an attacking point of view. Nevertheless, Newcastle held on and got the 3 points. So it finished Newcastle United 1, Wolves 0. Next game on Saturday, 5 Premier League games starting at Goodison Park, Everton, Man United. Man United obviously started on the front foot. They were in control for the first 10, maybe 20 minutes, ball possession. However, Pickford pulled off 2 blinding saves from Rashford. And I think the second one was the most outstanding save of the 2. I might be wrong. However, Everton went forward maybe against the run of play. Anthony Gordon played a nice through ball, which was just overhit for Richarlison. He kept it alive. They worked it up a little. They worked it nicely. Anthony Gordon had a shot deflected of Harry Maguire, 1-0 in the back of the net. And then Everton became a little bit more confident on an offensive point of view, on the front foot again. Richarlison having a deflected shot, looping into the top middle, and De Gea pulled off a blinding save, as he has done for Manchester United since as long as I can remember in the season. However, Man United were always on the front foot, looking for that equaliser, and Fernandes played one of the balls of the season, maybe one of the balls of the season, if not the passes of the season, should I say. Rashford just took his eye off it. Otherwise, he gets it under control. Pickford in no man's land, and it would have been 1-1. Everton were well organised defensively, very disciplined, well structured, and you could see not one Everton player lost concentration, and it was a case of having to defend as hard as possible. And Manchester United didn't do enough for me to even score, and I thought Everton deserved all 3 points as the game grew. And in the end, they just about held on. So it finished Everton 1, Man United 1. Arsenal v Brighton. For me, Brighton were better than Arsenal all over that pitch. They in the first 20 minutes. Caicedo, Bazuma and Mwepu bullied Arsenal off the pitch. They bullied Arsenal's midfield all game, all over the pitch. And the man of the match was Mwepu. The way that he composed himself, he calls Emile Smith-Rowe to be thrown off his game. Not only did he take the ball of Emile Smith-Rowe, barged him off the ball, nutmegged him. Then after that nutmeg, he immediately skipped past an Arsenal player. I mean, he's quick when he's running with the ball. I think he was my man of the match of the game. Overall, Graham Potter's side were excellent in terms of the style of play, in the way they defended. They got in Arsenal's faces, and they exploited the weaknesses in Arsenal midfield. I'll tell you what, the first goal, it was a clearance from Dunk, fell to I think Mwepu, I believe. He's got the space on. He's got a lot of space on Granit Xhaka's side. Why Xhaka played left back, I don't know. Before you know it, Liam Trossard from an assist from Mwepu, 1-0, good goal. Curling effort from like 20 yards out, or near 20 yards out. Second goal, good team build-up, but it was just too easy from an Arsenal perspective. But for Brighton perspective, it was good football, good build-up. Caicedo, what a pass. I mean, he had a glance, looked at Mwepu's position, found him with a cutback, and what a side-footed volley from Mwepu. Nice first Premier League goal for the guy. So 2-0, it was fully deserved. Arsenal got a late consolation for a deflection of a Brighton defender for Martin Odegaard from about 25 yards out. But nevertheless, Brighton held on despite the late comebacks. But Eddie Nketiah held on. Well, Eddie Nketiah had a couple of chances. One before we scored our first goal of the game, and then the second where Sanchez pulled off a blinding save, and another blinding save from Odegaard's free kick. But, Brighton were worthy of the 3 points. So it finished Arsenal 1, Brighton 2. Southampton v Chelsea. Well, it was a game that Chelsea had so much confidence. They played with flying. They played with a lot of belief, a lot of control. And you can see in that first half how they just swept aside Southampton. I mean, the first goal, Mason Mount on the score sheet. Timo Werner gets onto the score sheet. Havertz. I think, well, you see the goal. I mean, Havertz's goal from a tap-in, I believe. First goal, I think it was, yeah, I can't remember the first goal scorer in that order. Wow, the goals were flying in galore. Second goal, I think good finish by Mason Mount. Third goal, well, through ball. Timo Werner launches onto it, ran the goalkeeper, slots it into an empty net, 3-0. Fourth goal, Timo Werner could have had a fine individual goal, beats 2 or 3 Southampton defenders, hits the post, but Havertz was there to tap in his first goal of the game, Chelsea's fourth. And then, Chelsea who had added another 2. I mean, Southampton didn't do enough. I mean, they were just second best by a country mile. And Edouard Mendy pulled off a fine save from a low cross, tapping for Che Adams, but well smothered and saved by Edward Mendy. The fifth goal, well, Timo Werner was not going to miss from a open goal, not from where he was. And then the sixth goal, I think Mason Mount capped off what was a brilliant but dominating performance by Chelsea. So it finished Southampton 0, Chelsea 6. Right, next game, Watford v Leeds United. Well, you have to say Watford defensively were absolutely abysmal when asked to defend. Leeds United defensively were terrific and well organised. And you can see Jesse March has got them defending as a unit, midfield and defence about less than 10 yards of each other, and they know where each other are on and off the ball. And Rafinha took his goal well in that first half. Well played. Good, a bit of offensive play there. Don't know who. I think Daniel James gave him the assist, and Rafinha did everything, the rest, and unleashed another left-footed shot off the post and in. Second goal, Rodrigo from a defensive ricket from the Watford defenders. Rodrigo launches onto the ball, ran the goalkeeper 2-0. And Harrison, what a brilliant strike. Goal of the game for me. At the far, left-footed shot at the far stick. Keeper, no chance. Watford didn't offer much threat. I mean, Luan, whatever his name is, the Moroccan left-back, had a free kick in that first half and it was just wide. Other than that, it was all Leeds United, and 3-0 deserved winners. So it finished Watford 0, Leeds United 3. Aston Villa v Spurs. It kills me to talk about the Spurs. Although they went 1-0 up in the 3rd minute, Harry Kane had a volley that was going wide, but Heung-min Son on the ricochet, left-footed effort, first time in off the post, 1-0. And then you see Villa creating opportunities after opportunities for Coutinho, Danny Ings, Watkins. They had their opportunities. But every time Tottenham came forward, it looked like they were going to score. But it ended up 1-0 to Tottenham at half-time. Second half, they really upped the gear. And Antonio Conte had a word with them because they seemed to be interested in playing that from the back. Hence the reason why Villa closed them down quick enough. But in the second half, Tottenham went long and played it as long as it was effective, and it was effective. If you look at Son's, if you look at the second goal, Kulusevski, he's just on fine form. He's finding goals to help Son and Harry Kane, and he took his goal well. And then the third goal, brilliant long ball. Harry Kane pushes their flick-on header. He knew where Son was. Son launches onto it with that blistering pace of ease, 3-0. And then the fourth goal, it was walked in for Son's hat-trick. And Villa, you can see they've given up and they're tired. 4-0 Tottenham. Min-Son completes his hat-trick. And it finished Villa 0, Tottenham 4. I wish it was the other way around. Right, Sunday's game, Brentford v West Ham. I feel Brentford the better. I think Brentford started off on the front foot. Very bright start, very lively. In Bemo, he's always lively. He always gives 100%, and he's a guy who plays with his heart. I do like the guy. Missed his opportunities, but eventually got his reward in the second half. And with West Ham, they never really got going in that first half for me. And you look at the second half, Brentford were creating the opportunity through crosses, especially crosses and set pieces where they seem to be at the most dangerous. And it was a cross that found Ivan Toney for a header that he's expected to score from 6 yards out, and he did just that to ensure Brentford are in control for the 3 points. West Ham came forward after a while. I think they created maybe 1 or 2 opportunities, but for me, they just weren't at the races as such. Ben Rama came on and livened things up a little bit, but Brentford were defensively superb on the day. Finished Brentford 2, West Ham 0. Leicester City v Crystal Palace. I think Palace started off brightly on the front foot. Saha, as he does, always terrorising defenders, dribbling past people. You have to admire what a silky player he is. Although Leicester, I think they were a better team in that first half, and Dewsbury Hall, I think he put on a man of the match performance, and yeah, he was dominant in midfield, and not only that, created the first half goal for the first goal of the game in that first half for Lukman, and Ademola Lukman buried it well past Vincent Guaita. No chance. And the second goal was the best goal of the game, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. A cutback pass to Dewsbury Hall. He turns and swivels and unleashes a left-footed curler from just above 20 yards out. Vincent Guaita, no chance. Not just the power, but the accuracy in the curler. 2-0. And then Leicester literally had more than a couple of opportunities to kill the game off, but they just couldn't find that third goal. Palace came on the front foot, and they had a penalty towards the end of that game. Andre Ayew was tripped by Yuri Tillemans, and Zaha missed the first one, but was lucky to have a retake because of Sionku's infringement. Second penalty, saved by Schmeichel, but Zaha headed it into the other side of the net where Schmeichel couldn't have time to react, so it was 2-1 Leicester. Palace were pushing forward for that equaliser. And as Vieira said, they didn't play with a lot of ball control. They didn't defend as well as they did in the first half, but only came into it in the second. So Brendan Rodgers has praised Palace for the way they performed against Arsenal. And, he said he was very pleased. It finished Leicester 2, Palace 1. Norwich v Burnley. Good display of football by Norwich. They were knocking the ball around. They were knocking the ball around very well. Leeds Milu and Rashiska were 2 guys that were outstanding in that game, and the reward was granted to them in the 9th minute, where Leeds Milu had a fair shot, deflected, but reflected to the back stick. Keeper, no chance. 1-0 Norwich. Burnley did create opportunities themselves and didn't think they had a shot on target. Not that I can remember. As far as I can remember, Norwich were, on the front foot, very lively, and they created I think they created a couple of opportunities, I believe, and in the 86th minute, they got their reward. Great ball by, I don't know who it was. It wasn't Leeds Melu, but it was a great ball by a midfielder, I believe. Timo Werner's first touch was sublime. Second, into the back of the net. What even more sublime for me? Pukki's goal, sorry. I mean, yeah, Timo Pukki's goal. Even more sublime. And Norwich were justified with the 3 points. So it finished Norwich 2, Burnley 1-0. Man City v Liverpool. Wow, top 2 game. Liverpool, for me, defensively disappointing. Too many times they played the high line and they got away with not getting a proper beating. However, City were on top of their game. De Bruyne, Sterling, they were always dangerous. And it was City that went ahead through Kevin De Bruyne. I think a deflected shot that went at the back stick, giving Alisson no chance. But give Liverpool credit, they showed character at being 1-0 down. And Diogo Jota, he gets the equaliser. And maybe that might be against the run of play, but nevertheless, it's an equaliser for Liverpool. And then, to be honest, Man City showed belief and a lot of fight. They could have had their heads down at 1-1, but they kept persevering, and they restored the lead on 9 minutes before half time. Gabriel Jesus volleyed in at the near post and giving Alisson no chance, and it was a good volley for me. I think Liverpool's defence was playing the high line again, and Jesus, he was onside. I think Alexander-Arnold was playing him onside, and he wasn't aware of it, and it ended up being 2-1 to Man City. But early in the second half, Liverpool started off on the front foot so brightly, quicker, and they got an equaliser that they deserved for their efforts. Sadio Mane curling past Ederson to make it 2-2. And Man City looked like the team that was going to score the winning goal, which they thought they had, but Sterling was offside. And I tell you, Liverpool's high line, they didn't learn from the first half, and I don't know what Klopp said to these defenders, but they were still playing that high line. However, it finished Man City 2, Liverpool 2. So I'm going to end this here, and that's the end of the fixture list, or all the games from the fixture list of the weekend. So ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. And as I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be here again tomorrow, I think, and I want to wish you a good day. So take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Peace, love, and bless again. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. Whether you're out and about, or you're in your house, cooking, watching telly, please stay safe. On top of that, from next time, DLG repping myself, will speak again. And just remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So just please be nice.